Hello, welcome back to my humble home. Happy April. I hope you're doing lovely. And let's chat. Actually, before I get started, Slate, I just found your drinks today. If you want to sponsor me, I would love some of this juice. It's so good. Anyways, moving on. Given that it's a new month, I like to think of it as a new beginning. It's a new term, it's a new month, and it's kind of like a weird, like, pivotal stage, and like, you know, it's like kind of like the second quarter of the year. So it feels kind of like a fresh start. And I just wanted to kind of share it with you, and in a way it'll maybe help hold me accountable. Yeah. So let's start with my first main goal. Well, it's kind of, yes, it's my main goal. My main goal is to hit the gym 3 times a week. My physical therapy program ends this week. Thank God, it's been a long fucking time. I'm ready to just be done with it. And I want to use that same time and around that same time schedule to just use it to go to the gym. So instead of going to my physical therapist, I will just drive to the gym instead and use that time for that. So I kind of want to stay consistent with that. It's been good for just my mental health, and also, I mean, obviously good for my body. And you know, I'm still in the military. I still have regulations to meet, standards to uphold. So it kind of has to be done. So that's my biggest one. I mean, realistically, I'll probably do twice a week, but I'm really shooting for 3. We'll see. We'll probably, adjust as time goes on. I'll probably check in actually every week to see how I'm doing. Maybe post a weekly update on my little April plan. But yeah. Another thing that I want to work on this month is handling my personal life, work life, military life, and student life a little bit better than I have been for the last year. I would say I've just been struggling quite a bit handling everything. Not delegating enough, not advocating for myself enough, not taking care of myself, and then in turn everything is just kind of half-assed and half done. So I'm not really sure how I'm gonna do it. There's no real game plan. I was talking to my boyfriend about maybe not going to school this term and just kind of taking that load off while I finish up, being in the military for the next few months and all that jazz. But I don't know, because by the same time, I also enjoy being a student, as rough as that sounds and as contrary as my grades and my attendance may seem. So I'm not quite sure. Maybe I'll take 1 class, maybe 2. We'll see how that goes. Because they're pretty easy. Well, I dropped 1 because, when you read the syllabus and you're like, this is not going to be a good term, and this guy's an asshole. They say don't judge a book by its cover, but your syllabus don't look very good, mister. So yeah, I dropped 1 class already. We're down to 2, but they're very easy, very kind of lax teachers. You can tell they're pretty sympathetic, empathetic, understanding, and very minimal work. The course load is optional lectures, just reading, quiz. So maybe that'll keep me engaged, I guess. So we'll see how I handle that. I really want to take the 2 classes, but I'm not sure how it's gonna go for me. So, and I'm not sure that would be the smartest move for me, just given how burnt out I think I am. But we'll see. Moving on, I want to plan my drill weekends a lot more. Because I'm trying to juggle so much at once. Like I said, I half bake everything, and it seems like maybe if I would just spend a little more time in one go to plan things, it would go a lot smoother for me and take away a lot of the stress that happens during drill weekend that then bleeds on to my recovery from drill weekend. So I'm really hoping that I can do a lot better this month about it and just kind of be proactive about it, I guess, and see how much that helps and maybe helps me manage that better. This month. I also have to finish the incomplete. So I took 2 incompletes last term, unfortunately. The one I need to do by April 22nd of this month is my writing class. It's actually not that bad. It's just some essays. I'm a really quick writer. I wouldn't say I'm a fantastic, phenomenal writer, but I'm a pretty good writer and I can write pretty fast. So I think I'll be good to go. It'll just be, basically doing it, getting myself to do it and kicking myself in the booty. So anyways, something else I want to do, and it's something that is just me advocating for myself, is working a lot less. I'm not even working too much. I'm just working in between like 20, I'd say, to 25 hours a week. But it's still a lot, and I really don't like depend on the money. So I think I'm just like scared to rock a boat, or maybe scared to be like, okay, well, if you can't fulfill these hours, then we're just gonna let you go, which would be a blessing in disguise, really. But yeah, so I think I just need to advocate for myself on that, change my availability, hopefully have like some sort of set schedule or something, and manage better. So I think that's really it, honestly. Like, it's very bare minimum, but I'm really hoping to have a really solidified schedule, like, have my specific days off and use those days off for, very specific, intentional things. The main, just overarching, like, I guess, little mantra, little slogan, I don't know how to, I lost the word. I just want to be consistent this month and be a little bit more disciplined. I think I've become very complacent with half-assing, half-baking things, and in a way also not even taking accountability of it. I really want to try and work on that this month and just prove to myself that like I can do things. It's just a matter of me being a big girl, basically, and either advocating for the things that I need to help me be successful, or also just maybe realizing like, fuck, I can't, and let's drop the ball on that one and move on. Because I feel like I kind of don't know myself. I think that's what my little quarter life crisis thing is about right now. I don't know how to set those boundaries. I don't really know how to be an emotionally big girl and stand up for myself, and that's kind of really damaging. That's making me really burn out and get sick and not be health-wise be all the way there, and it's just kind of like making me not the best version of myself. And I want to be the best version of myself, and I'm hoping that this month I can take as some sort of like learning curve and prove to myself that I can do things, and that I still have that little, ambitious little girl in me that can do things and is willing to work hard for those things, and still have the time and the energy to do things for myself that I really enjoy. Like playing Castle Crashers with my boyfriend, or, like I said, working out, taking my dog out on walks in the morning, earlier in the morning, not staying up so late, and things like that. So anyways, that is what my April will hopefully be looking like in terms of my goals and my aspirations for this month. I'm thinking I'll check in every single week and see how I'm doing, just to kind of keep me accountable. Another thing I really want to do, actually, that I didn't even write down, is that I want to have like a YouTube video a week. Like for this month, it'll probably be like a weekly check-in, just to keep me consistent, and maybe like, I don't know, upload some of my workouts, or my progress with my workouts, etc. So yeah, anyways, that's that. As for you, have a wonderful April. I will probably see you next week to tell you that, fingers crossed, I am doing fantastic, and that I'm very consistent, and that I'm doing okay. But yeah, like I said, have a great April. I hope all your goals and aspirations for this month come to fruition, and that you can, stay on the plan, stand on business, if you will. So yeah, have a wonderful, wonderful April. Have a great rest of your day. And don't work too hard.